Hello guys and welcome to the Nearly Men Video Games Podcast. My name's Colin and today we are going to be doing some Battlefield 1 streaming multiplayer. I'm also being invaded by a cat, as you can see. That is Lily, just to make sure everything's properly shambolic for the start. Right, here we go. So I think we're going to do some conquest to get started with. Let's see what there is. Quick match conquest. Let's see what they've got for me. Oh, what's my tracked medal? Let's have a look and see what we're doing. Tracked medal is 10 squad suppression assists. Right, okay, we'll try that. So we'll go with support. The support class. And we'll see what happens from there. Really enjoying Battlefield 1 at the moment. Multiplayer's great. Interesting kind of difference between the previous Battlefields, Battlefield 3, which I played to death, and Battlefield 4 as well, which was quite good, but it wasn't anywhere near as successful. Of advice there from my fellow Nearly man, Mr. Paul Kaczynski. Any problems with volume, let me know, and I'll get on my headset. Right, okay.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Whatever your name is, you are the lucky one who gets me in your squad. Let's start off. Let's see what we've got here. Gunner and a tank, right. Now, of course, the problem with any form of vehicle combat in Battlefield is it really does live and die on how good your there we are, it's a good start, how good your driver is, so we'll see how good he is as it goes on. Let's get some kills if we can. Fire there. I like this, couple seconds in straight in, absolutely perfect, proper Battlefield action. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Whoa, he's just behind that bridge. Definitely got him, another one. Oh, we're in quite a lot of trouble. Oh, they're on fire. Right, we just about got out of the way of that time. I'm pretty heavily. Oh! Well, there we are. First kill, first death of the stream. And I think, I might be wrong, but I think that's at least 3 kills. Not a bad start, not a bad start. We'll see how long it lasts, right enough. Teams are fairly evenly matched at the moment. Let's see how we go. Now, I've always been quite a big fan of the LMGs in the Battlefield games. The only issue with the LMGs is, of course, when you're on your feet moving about,
we have lost objective
they're near enough useless. You really do need to be crouched somewhere to get the proper use out. The recoil is pretty useless. That was an absolutely ridiculous place to decide to decide to camp up, but I'm not really sure what I was thinking there. But yeah. Right. Oh, hang on. See if that gets through. See what we can do. suppression assists for my medal. Good start. What's happening? What is the objective? Whoa. They hit fire. Shot by the Red Baron by the looks of it. There we are. Always nice to be shot by a World War I celebrity. Baron von Richthofen, I believe was his name. So there you go. Not just some video games based entertainment, but a wee bit of education as well. Not bad. Not bad. Excuse me. Right, let's see what's. We seem to have taken the lead, which is good. And we seem to be taking objective Freddy. I'm going to put this what was objective. One of the cool things about Battlefield 1 is the kind of period correct phonetic alphabet that they use for the. Well, that was disappointing. Good start, good start.
We have taken objective Freddy.
Let's see how we're doing. Right, we've taken Freddy. Let's see if we can get ourselves some more flags. I think Freddy's certainly. Oh, we've got that. Right. We have some armour here. I'm not sure what kind of grenade I'm using. Oh! That was that had bad news written all over it, didn't it? Right, let's see how this goes. Let's have a wee look. Yeah. We are getting some lovely mentions on social media. Shout out to all the team at Battlefield who have replied to us, finding out how we're getting on our stream. So, yeah, I have to say, so far, I seem to be surpassing my usual ability. Quite a few kills so far. So I don't know. Maybe the pressure of broadcasting suits me. We'll see how long this kind of purple patch lasts. Right. The brilliant thing about Battlefield 1 is we just had a ridiculous idea here from admiring the scenery as we go, but it really is a fantastic looking game. That said, if you spend too much time stopping to smell the daisies, you're almost certainly going to get blown away, so I'll try to keep moving. Mr. Kaczynski's asked me if I prefer this or Battlefield 4. Definitely this. But with that in mind, what am I thinking? I better run away from him if I can. Yeah, perfect. Definitely, this is better than Battlefield 4. I'm a big fan of Battlefield 3. I played the absolute bejesus out of Battlefield 3. Whether or not this is quite as fun, I'm not sure. I suppose I prefer this setting. I'm kind of really interested. I like World War I, World War II, more interested in it historically. So setting-wise, this is probably more fun than both. However, I was a big fan of the helicopter gunships in Battlefield 3, obviously can't get in Battlefield 1 for obvious reasons. Excuse me when I sometimes drift out, but it's a bit tricky to concentrate on not being killed and broadcasting at the same time, but obviously that's something I'm going to have to get used to. This sniper, he's up in that building somewhere. The tricky thing for me is if I put for too long. Ah, he's going to kill me. Or what will happen is his mate in a tank will kill me. I think I'm going to have to change my loadout slightly. I'm going to need something that can actually do some damage to these. There we are, high explosive thing. Yeah, the armour, the vehicles are just cutting me apart at the moment. I'm definitely needing something that's going to do a bit of damage. Here we go.
We have lost objective Edward.
Let's see if we can get some vehicle kills. Oh, we've got some there. Let's see if we can get rid of this. Flinging these grenades. Right. There we go. Of course, the great thing about Battlefield is the destructibility. This is what, for myself, definitely sets this apart from Call of Duty. Call of Duty is about run and gun. I prefer the kind of destructibility, and in a lot of ways the kind of realism of Battlefield. I know that there are other ways to take licenses here, there, and everywhere, and of course, whereas this game can be quite historically accurate at points. Other points, it's maybe taking some liberties. I'm not so convinced that Zeppelins and aircraft and things like that, airships were used quite as liberally as they appear to be in this game. However, they are incredibly cool looking things, and therefore it's definitely worth being included. Well, yeah, so you see my point about how this LMG's definitely better suited to being on the ground. Hipfire on it is incredibly difficult to do. It bounces a bit all over it. Type 1. I actually sometimes quite like to switch to handgun when at close quarters when using this class. However, I knew he was down there. Just wasn't sure exactly where. Not sure how my medals are getting on. I think I've just got the one so far of the suppression assists. If you guys are stopping by, give us a comment, let me know. I can keep an eye on them. I will respond to any questions, opinions, general abuse that you might send my way. So let me know what you think. Or if you just stop by, just pop in and say hello. Guy cutting about on a horse. Flying a bit like John Wayne. Don't know where he's gone. How are we doing? 491 to 359. We're in a pretty comfortable position at the moment. I mean, certainly it is possible to lose from this position. I mean, we've certainly seen it done many times. That's why we are called the Nearly Men. But I would be feeling fairly confident at the moment. Keep us moving. So the tricky thing is I should really find myself a safer passage towards here, because I've just got this vast area of open fields. Any kind of sniper worth his salt is going to spot me and almost certainly take me out. Let's see what's happening. Again, I should probably be a bit more covert as I head in here. So the class I'm playing at the moment is support. Generally, you want to be dropping a lot of ammo. I've actually turned that off though, because at the moment I was encountering an awful lot of enemy armour, a lot of tanks and things, and had basically nobody around to drop ammo for, so I switched to my high explosive crossbow, which is really cool. It's great for against vehicles. I've also got this for repairing vehicles, but I might swap that, because I'm not really using many vehicles at the moment. I might swap that out for an ammo crate at some point. Now, I don't know if you heard that on the stream, but that was a sniper fire. Oh, well, that's infuriating. After me talking about how poor the hipfire was, actually in that instance hipfire would have been a much more sensible option. I let myself down a wee bit there. I'm going to change this out, as I said. Let's put the ammo crate in, because certainly if you are playing the support class, then you do want to drop as much ammo packs as you can. It genuinely is easy points. Whoa, this boy's under pretty heavy fire. Drop my ammo pack. There we are. See, a couple of points for resupplying again, and it really does all add up. Oh jeez, oh, running straight into them.
An enemy armored train is en route.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. Right. As you can see, we're certainly...
We have lost objective apples.
Certainly winning it. Right, this is where they were. There was a lot of them. It makes me believe they're probably still up here. At least some of them. That icon up the top of the train signifies, as you can see, that there has been an enemy armoured train deployed, which is a sort of superpower sort of thing that you can use that will help to even the odds a bit. So a large armoured train will come along. It moves left to right across the battlefield. You can see it just on the map there. It's just to the right, and it supplies the team that they end up with. It's pretty heavy firepower, which can obviously help to even the odds. I might be wrong, but as far as I'm aware, generally the losing team.
We are losing objective Duff.
Gain control of the train, or the behemoth, is depending on which map you're on. If you're in possession of or in control of a certain point objective for a
We have
reasonable
lost
amount of time.
objective Duff.
Right. We seem to be losing quite a lot of points here.
We have lost objective Freddy.
I'm also a bit dismayed by the fact that there's a guy who's using a trench gun, basically a shotgun, which, you know, anyone that plays a... oh, here we go. Gas
We have
mask.
taken objective Edward.
Anyone that plays a first-person shoot 'em up knows that it's a cheat weapon, shotgun. There's no way to describe it other than that. It's a cheat weapon. So, yeah. Alright, so after a pretty good start, it's pretty safe to say that normal service has resumed. Let's have a look at my scoreboard. Let's see where I'm. Oh, low. 8 kills, 13 deaths. That's really poor actually, because I was doing quite well to begin with. But you know, I've only just started back. It takes a few shots to get into the groove of things a wee bit. Hello to everyone that's joined us. We are watching the Neil Event. My name's Colin, one half of the Neil Event, and we have a little video games podcast. You can find out all about us at www.neilevent.com. And I'm here playing Battlefield 1. Moment. See. There we are. Lovely. Oh, shot back.
We are losing objective Duff.
That was always going to happen. Oh, right. Yeah, we kill assist there now. Let's have a look. Right. That looks like an enemy. Vehicles on the way.
We have lost objective Duff.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh. Only problem with the LMGs is actually the transition from hipfire to looking down the scope it's
We
quite
have taken
slow,
objective Duff.
and in those kind of moments where you find yourself, especially at close quarters, kind of one-on-one with the enemy, I mean, you're at a bit of a disadvantage because they're going to get their gun aimed quicker than you are. At which point it will really depend on well, a couple of factors, I suppose. How good their aim is and how powerful a gun they're using. Oh, here we go. Paul Kozinski's asking his Snog, Marry, Avoid question. This is a bit of a Nearly Men favourite. I'm quite curious as to what my options are. You're all on tenterhooks to find out about this.
We are losing objective Duff.
This is certainly some classic mist here. I put some. I tweeted a wee while back about one of these levels of screenshot. Got a screenshot of Battlefield with this sort of level of fog, and said when Battlefield 1 goes all Turok dinosaur hunter, I'll go back to
We are losing objective
N64
Duff.
game, and Battlefield themselves actually got back to me saying if we didn't have fog, it would surely be mist.
We have taken objective Freddy.
Which I thought was pretty good, to be honest. Pretty good. So, yeah. Just a wee bit of stuff happening on Twitter. Thanks for sharing. Right, okay, so this is the burning question of the moment. Snog, Marry or Avoid? Archduke of Hungary, Field Marshal Haig, or Lawrence of Arabia?
We have lost objective Edward.
Lawrence of Arabia would be quite cool, wouldn't it?
We have lost objective Freddy.
But Snog him or Marry. But to be honest, I'm not sure that the Archduke of Hungary I'm going to have much of that. I think the language barrier might be a bit much. So that's not good. That's not Field Marshal Haig. I'm not convinced he was much of a looker, to be honest. I think Lawrence of Arabia maybe was, but then do you want a quick snog or do you want you know, have steak every night, as Paul Newman put it. I'll snog Field Marshal Haig, get that over and done with, and then I'll marry Lawrence of Arabia because I think the pattern, as it were, would be quite good. That's the kind of biting correspondence that you jump in the other name for. Oh, come on!
We are winning.
Oh, there we are. Replied by a medic. Somebody's playing the objective. I'll do the same. Pass out some ammo base. Anyone that is new to Battlefield, remember to really utilise your class and do the things required. So if you are support, make sure you are support.
We have lost objective
Your
Butter.
teammates. If you're a medic, B dropping health packs, B using your syringe to revive enemies. Sol obviously speaks for itself. You're really going to be doing a lot of battling. And then with yes, support your scout. Your scout, you're really going to want to spot enemies. You're going to want to use as much as you possibly can. Oh, there we are. Hello to Munchkin Land 1. You can't see a thing. Is that a problem you're having with your stream, or is that just due to this fog? I'm assuming it's the fog. Yeah, the fog is a bit of a problem. But I'll persevere. Excuse me while I reach for another refreshment. Right, I'll see how we did. Fog. Thank you, Munchkin Land. Yeah, the fog's pretty grim. Let's have a look. So, yeah, I didn't do anything there. Let's have a look at my personal scores and see how I did there. 8 kills. See, I got most of them early on. It's pretty disappointing, actually. It's quite bad because I got most of them in my first few shots. From my squad, killing machine. on 8 kills. There we are, so that's that. Colin Little, killing machine. I like that, but not sure about that. Pierre-Till's eyes though, man. Get lost in them. Yep, that's it. That's the thing about Lawrence of Arabia. That's the thing. Oh right, here we go now. I'm going to go with a tank. I like using the vehicles. Let's see if I can get in a tank. Come on, let me in my tank. Give me frantically pressing the button. No, Bill. There we are. Here's your dinner. Maybe. Don't drink in tank, folks. Oh, that's disappointing. Somebody beat me to it. I lost my tank. Oh, there we are, Munchkin Land. More fog. Right. Request an order because my squad leaders don't do much. Of course, I learned this the other night, but you can request an order, and if you're there we go. There we are. And then the squad leader.
Defend the objective.
So, let's get ourselves some points. See if I can.
Defend our objective.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Now, Battlefield, it really is a game where you do need to play, as I said earlier, you do have to play with your friends.
We have taken
and
objective
work
Edward.
as a team. If you're going to be the squad leader, you want to be issuing squad orders. The game encourages you to do this. It gets you points, get points for doing things like that. So if you are a squad leader, that's what you do. You issue your squad orders. If you're a medic, as I said, you heal folk and what have you. Let's set objective D and get there. Hopefully the rest of the team will go in there as well. As I said, because I think I'm a one-man squad at the moment. I might be wrong, but as it stands, yes, I am a one-man squad. So it's definitely I'm going to need help from the other players. Right, let's get in here. So that was unfortunate. Luckily enough, the armour has arrived. PTFO, exactly how the. Oh, Jesus. That went well. There's John Wayne flying about. Let's get the mask on. Oh! Right, so I just got killed by a kamikaze pilot who crashed his bomber into the building I was in. Obliterated everything. So that was great. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Right. What's that objective?
We are losing objective Edward.
That objective. Capture.
Jesus. Oh, come on. That's a little unfortunate. Whoa. I don't know how I managed to spawn right in the middle of the air, but anyway. Okay, let's go with this guy.
We've got to capture the
Boys join my
objective.
squad, so we'll work together if we can. It's a squad objective. If we can take... What's this? Apples. Objective Apples, it's called. Let's see.
Take the ammo.
Oh. Oh, what was I thinking? I should have just fired that hip fire. That was not a difficult thing to do. I don't know what I did. That was a pretty silly thing. I'll just have a wee look. There is a medic approaching. I'm going to see if he'll revive me. If he does,
We have taken
I'll
objective
get that. Get a wee bit of revenge. There we go. Yeah. There you go. Where did he go? Well, that was unfortunate.
We have taken
God bless that
objective
medic.
butter.
Indeed, so many would have sauntered by. That's a good point, Paolo. That is a good point. Let's have a look. I think when you're playing Battlefield, it's a tricky one because you're desperate to get back in the action, but you really should try and wait. It's in everyone's best interest. I mean, if a medic can come and heal you, he gets points, you get back into the action. And also, it stops your team losing the tickets at the top. You can see there. It helps your score. Doesn't count as a kill if you're revived.
We have lost objective
As well
apples.
as such, I have no idea what hit me there, but it hit me really hard. As you can see, as I mentioned earlier, the battlefields really do look absolutely fantastic. It's really quite something. Right, okay. Oh, somebody requested daughters stole the squad leader from me, see?
We are losing objective
Ah!
butter. We have lost
See him
objective
going.
Edward.
Right, okay. Actually, no, I'm going to jump with this guy. At the objective.
Ammo! Pick it up!
Thank you! Appreciate it!
Flash rank achieved, there we are. Ooh, sport flash rank. Fine.
We have taken objective Duff.
Objective taken! Enemies on the
Ammo!
run!
Take it!
Thanks, pal.
Right, let's go play what we do. Objective E, right, let's go. Let's have a look and see. Right, let's go. Ah, plane. I think if these games do nothing else, they show how poorly most folk would actually do in a war zone. You know, I think a lot of folk watch action movies or what have you and always think that I'd be fine. You know, I've seen so many movies, I know what
We
to
have
do.
lost objective Freddy.
It's not like that. You literally do get slaughtered, and obviously, and that's just a game. Obviously, real war is even far more horrific. But I think it does point out exactly how little a chance folk probably actually have. Oh. Case in point there, and case in point there, because the guy somebody just killed him. So there we are. There's a wee bit of revenge, but unfortunately, I'm still lying there, splattered across the field. Rather unfortunate.
We have taken objective Butter.
Of course, one of the big additions to Battlefield 1 as opposed to the previous Battlefield games is the inclusion of gas, which of course was heavily used in World War One, and of course it's used in this game. It's not something I actually used myself in the game, but obviously, as you can see, it is used quite a lot. And although I'm not playing on a hardcore server at the moment, so I don't have to worry about friendly fire. Because, you know, I'm having enough trouble as it is without friendly fire getting in the way. Although friendly fire, it doesn't, you know, a kind of friendly gas, as it were, gas thrown by teammates, won't actually injure me. It still disorientates you. There's still sort of a visual effect that happens.
We have lost objective
which
Butter.
means that, you know, you're going to want to put your gas mask on when you see gas,
have
whether
taken
you know it was
objective
thrown by a teammate or not. See, there's some gas there. I think I'll just get out of the way of it rather than boiling my mask. Because the problem with the gas mask is when you're wearing the gas mask, it's ideal. There's not a time limit for how long you can wear it around. In fact, I'll put it on to show you. However, as you can see, I can't look down the sights. That's me pushing the L2, the L trigger, which of course we can take it down the sights. I can't do it while I'm wearing the gas mask. Well, I was going to show you the difference, but I got blown up by another plane. Oh, Munchkinland. Snob Maria Point. Kaczynski, Joe Keenan, and Chopper Hawk. That really is hard. That's incredible. I can't possibly choose. Can't possibly choose what happens. What are you trying to do to me? Munchkinland, that was your fault. Shot dead. I don't know, how could I possibly avoid?
We have taken objective Edward.
Exactly, Kaczynski, marry them all. I think I'd have to do some sort of timeshare or something like that, you know, become some sort of bigamist. Marry them all. And I could marry them all, I could stalk them all, I could avoid them all depending on how I felt. That's what I'll do. That's how we'll roll.
We have taken objective Duff.
Right, I'm getting slaughtered here, so I think I'm going to swap classes when I next get a chance. I'm going to swap to probably an assault class. See if that's any easier. The kind of style of play I'm having at the moment, and the sort of positions I'm finding myself in, the assault class isn't really working very well for me. See you, mate. There we are. That'll do it. Wow. You aren't quite lucky. To be honest, I lasted longer than I thought there. Right, let's swap on to another class. We'll go to Assault. I'm still tentatively kind of finding my way with this class and all the various classes in this game, so I'm still not quite sure about my loadouts. I've just been informed by Munchkinland 1 that I am a bottler. I prefer the airplanes and bullets to try to fight them. Oh! God, man, shot to death again. I'm getting absolutely hammered here.
We are losing objective Duff. Halfway there, the enemy has the upper hand.
Back, man. Right. Where's that one gone? Right. We need to have a wee bit of thought about where to go. We absolutely have it at the moment.
We are losing objective
Look,
Duff.
armor. Wow, that didn't go well. Okay. Let's get here so we can get the where's the order here?
They got me! Medic needed!
I think I may do that. I accidentally requested a medic that didn't need. But, you know, I'll almost certainly need one shortly, so not a problem. Excuse me, while I just share a few retweets, spread the word about my impending death. Munchkin Land feels that
We
the
have
music is
lost
good.
objective
I would say
Charlie.
so, yeah, the music is very good in Battlefield. Something to drown out my screams with. Me and my buddy hanging out in this delightful little crater. Done. Plant some dynamite around here.
Dynamite set!
More enemies coming. Alright, detonate that. All over the kingdom.
Charges, be careful.
Oh. I nearly detonated that there, that wouldn't have went well. Take that one about our ease. Oh well. Detonate that. Wasn't again, but it's worth usually just trying stuff. Let's see. Let's check this spot here.
We have airship on route. We have lost objective Freddy.
Yes. Ah. Bloody planes, man.
We have taken objective Duff.
See what's happening on the old Facebook.
Our airship has arrived.
Right, so this hasn't gone well, this particular game. Getting a bit of spanking for a better. Get John Wayne here. Ah! Problem with sniper rifles, really, they, you know, if a boy's decent with them, he's gonna
We have lost objective Duff.
get you. Wow, it's really terrible. Case and point. Massacre.
We have taken objective Freddy.
Unfortunately, this moment you're kind of just praying for the game to match the end, which is not really the best way to do it. Let's spawn this plane. What's the problem with playing threes? Yeah, pilot jumped out. Shocking, really. Why take a plane? All that's happening there is somebody's decided to jump in that plane so they could take some, so they could fast track themselves to midway through the battlefield. It's not very well good, but all they're actually doing is killing people like myself who are actually trying to do something in the plane. Thanks for that, mate. You can see, they actually see the absolute scope, huge scope of this map. We're up here.
We have taken objective Alpha.
This gun's not very. That's amazing. The objective down here with those. Doesn't seem to be anywhere to there. Neutralize, we'll take that. So when you use this gun, you kind of have to factor into the kind of bullet drop, as it were, the kind of distance, and obviously the speed of the target as well. You kind of have to shoot in front of things and judge it so as the bullets are going to hit it.
We are losing,
which is pretty difficult, actually. Bullet hits up there. Tricky. I've got a sniper shooting at me from somewhere I've got no idea. Right.
We have lost objective apples.
Oh, he's over here somewhere. Ah, where was he? Where was he? Right down there. Ah, I was never going to hit him, unfortunately. There we are. There's the resounding defeat that it was almost inevitable. It's going to be. Right, let me see again from the battle packs drop this time. No, and rightly so. I was absolutely woeful that time. Absolutely woeful. Let's see what's happening now. Let's have a look. Squad contributor, there we are. Not bad, not bad. Squad contributor. Something. Let me see where I am. Oh! Right, well that shows you how poor my team was, because I had a dreadful run. I mean, it's probably the worst I've been. And somehow I was 7th for my team. Right, let's try and get a tank again. Give me that tank, give me that tank, give me that tank. Right, very well. No tank for me. No room in that. PTFO.
We have taken
I like this
objective
level.
apples.
Very good one. It's quite good to get yourself a wee, especially as a support class when you're using the LMG, get yourself some sort of position where you can crouch and use your bipod to actually hit somebody. Also, back. Yourself some.
We have taken objective butter.
Objective taken! Keep this going, boys!
I was kind of expecting the enemy might have got back closer, but they haven't. Let's jump up on the There he is. Still the plenty of gunfire.
There! Ammunition!
Yeah, thanks.
Can't be seen. What is this though that it'll make a bit harder for them to see me?
Tank spotted! Stay alert! That's enemy cavalry, alright.
Spot him as well. Like squad folk. Kill someone. What's this? One of the good things about this particular LMG that I'm using is that it's actually quite good at suppressing men. So even when you don't hit the folk, you're potentially still Ah! Heal up. Right.
We have taken
I'm
objective
determined to
Edward.
not die as many times this time. Let's see if we can get a bit of a better showing.
Take the ammo.
Oh,
We have lost
gun
objective
man.
Edward.
This gun. Excuse me, not getting very comfortable here. How are we doing score-wise? Quite tight, but we are losing, unfortunately. Gas, you can see this was what was talking about with the so many patients with the gas. Oh, sneaky little camper. Dear. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Let's see how I'm doing. I think I've only had the one kill. Oh, no kills. No kills, 4 deaths. Brilliant. That's good. A couple of suppression assists though. Slow but steady progress on my the idea of making a Battlefield film. Assassin's Creed. Well, I would probably say no. However, I didn't ever think they would make a game based on the board game, or make a film based on the board game battleships. And they actually did that. So I suppose you never say never. I think probably because each individual battlefield game is based on individual conflicts or sort of set in them. It's probably unlikely. Obviously there's plenty of war films though which clearly borrow heavily. And of course DICE who make this game also made the recent Star Wars Battlefront. And I believe that they're also doing Star Wars Battlefront 2, which I think is probably coming out at some point this year. Although I don't think it's been confirmed, but it can't be far away. It's almost certainly going to come out in like Star Wars Episode 8. Certainly. If they didn't release it straight away after that, I think it would be pretty hot on its heels. It's not going well at all.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Let's see what we can do. We really do need some armour here. We need some tanks to help us even the odds a little bit, because we're getting a bit of a doing at the moment. Yeah, doesn't seem to be any tanks about. Really do need some. I'll tell a lie, there's one here. Right, I'll jump in the tank again. Let's see if we can do here again. Keep things moving. Capturing this objective here, which
We have taken objective apples.
let's see if we actually get some kills for them this time. I mean, certainly this is the strength of Battlefield. This is, in a lot of ways, why I compare it to the Call of Duty games. Obviously, I mentioned the destructibility, which is a huge thing in the Battlefield games. However, the other big difference is the use of vehicles, and yeah, the vehicles in Battlefield are fantastic. I mentioned previously about how much I enjoyed using the helicopters in Battlefield 3. We're alright in Battlefield 4, but I don't know, Battlefield 4 itself just didn't quite grab me, it just didn't quite work the way that we made it old with the previous ones. But certainly the tanks have always been a favourite of mine. Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and indeed Battlefield 1. Again, credit to James Titles for the numbering system that they've used for these games. Wow, we're pretty heavy fire here. As you can see, keep an eye on that bottom right there. Okay, I'm giving up all that. A little bit our health tank. Hopefully the driver will up as required. I hope not guys have left the tank, which is just super. Much easier, and it's hard to get anything helping.
We are losing objective butter.
Got to basically jump between all of these positions. Shot. The problem is the way this driver. What's the next conflict? It's an interesting thing. I'm assuming that it'll probably be back World War II. Again, it's been a while since. So when Battlefield first came out, I believe, and I might be wrong, I believe the first Battlefield game was Battlefield 1942. Maybe wrong, but I think it was, which was World War II. They also had a Battlefield Vietnam series. They had a Battlefield
available near your location.
2142, which was a sort of super futuristic sort of mech-based combat game. They then, I believe, the first Battlefield Bad Company, which was actually really good fun. I enjoyed those games. It was sort of Battlefield meets the Confederate this, and then they did Battlefield B, which is sort of based in the most recent sort of Second Gulf War, the Afghan War, that sort of thing, that sort of era. Battlefield 4 is sort of based in present day with a kind of alternative timeline where the United States are at war with China, and then obviously now they've gone back to World War I, which is actually really poorly represented. I think mainly because Battlefield 1 usually World War was predominantly a trench warfare battlefield style of combat, was trench warfare, and therefore probably a lot of game developers didn't feel that it would lend itself very well to a kind of action-based genre, like an FPS or whatever. So therefore, it was a bit of a surprise for them to pick
We have lost
World
objective
War One
Charlie.
settles a bit more. So I assume, you know, when they first started, the first person to shoot 'em up kind of category was absolutely chock full of World War II games. You know, Call of Duty started there, Medal of Honor started there.
Halfway
Whereas
there
now,
has the upper hand.
you know, there's been a bit of a patch obviously Call of Duty and Battlefield are both kind of flirty, especially the Call of Duty games are very much focused on sort of future wars and sort of blending with sci-fi. But it looks like that potentially the Call of Duty will be returning to its roots, potentially with World War II. I think Battlefield will probably do the same. I'm quite excited by that right now because I like a good World War II game. And we haven't really had a proper
We have
World
taken
War II
objective
game
Duff.
on current gen consoles. It's not one that I can think of. Yes, because it's informing me to PTFO, which actually, to be honest, I haven't been doing. So let's get back on this objective and see if we can start clearing up. Right, what's my team leader?
We are losing objective Duff.
Hold that thought. Listen, I just want a tank, right? If I can get on a tank, I can actually start playing these objectives. Nobody seems to be... Ah, there's a tank there! I couldn't get it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's there. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. Rubbish. I actually want to buy that, this is rubbish. PTFO, what does that mean?
We have lost objective
It means
Edward.
play the effing objective. Interesting, man. Play the effing objective. Which is of course the battle cry.
We have lost objective Duff.
Players throughout the Battlefield community, because obviously if folks don't play the objective then they won't get anywhere. I'm not even sure from. Got it. Yes, yes. He did get it in one there. That's good, man. Oh man. That guy purely used my tank so as he could move slightly further along the battlefield. There we are, we've got somebody actually trying to tank. My squad are in, right, here we go, we can do this now. Here we are, PTFO. Ah! Wow. Oh, wonderful. Just crash me up here. I can't actually do much. Actually. Oh, shit.
We have taken objective Edward.
Oh, come on, mate!
We have an armored train en route.
Right, let's see if I can get into that armoured train. That would be great.
We have lost objective Edward.
Slinging grenade!
I still don't think I've got killed. This is one of the worst ever runs I've had in Battlefield. I had all my good
Our
form right at
armored
the
train
start,
has arrived.
and it's now all falling right off a cliff.
We have lost
Disappointing.
objective Duff. We have lost objective Charlie.
Can I I get onto that train, or is it fully loaded? Is it fully loaded? Seems to be full. Come on!
The enemy controls all objectives.
Getting absolutely slaughtered here, folks. Absolutely slaughtered. Hello, Lily. Ugh, you want to see? You want the internet to see you? This is my cat, Lily. She could not want to be further away if she tried. She's part of the game, an extreme time frame right now. Okay, here we are. I'm on the Thanks, Lily. Thanks for that. Just broke everything. Knocked our background down. There. Never work with children or animals, folks. Never work with children or animals.
Watch out, a soldier!
We have taken objective Duff. We are losing objective Duff.
Okay. Not very far. Yeah, it's been a bit of a disaster. A bit of a disaster. You know, I love to actually look at my scoreboard and see where on earth I'm be. I must be quite low. I still don't think I've got a kill. Still don't think I've got a kill.
We are losing objective
Probably better. I think one of the smaller maps would be one map is a little less centric in the next one. I might actually get a few more kills. That's certainly the way it's going at the moment. Well. Right.
Push off! That's all for this!
We've also got a guy going on the top using me as a sniper for some reason.
We are losing objective Duff.
Let's see. Oh, well there we go, another resounding defeat. For those of you who caught Mr. Kaczynski's ill-fated FIFA stream where he unfortunately did not manage to get promoted to Division 7, well, all I can say is I'm quite relieved that there's no relegation as an option here on Battlefield because I'm not having a good night. I am not having a good night. Let's see, did I at least get a battle pack for my pathetic display there? No, I did not. Great. Apparently I was squad contributor. Not sure about that, to be honest. Don't really think I did much there at all. Yep. Out of 34 players, I finished 21st. Actually, that's more points than I thought I'd have got, but absolutely no kills. Quite a lot of assists and quite a lot of various other things, but no kills at all, which is pretty pathetic, to be honest. Right. Next one's a better one. It'll be better. It will be. Right. I should really have a look at my loadout and see whether or not there's anything I can do this. What's the difference between these? Rocket gun and dynamite. We'll stick with that one. I've done support again. God knows why. I like this map. This is in the Alps. This is part of the Italian
We have
campaign.
taken objective Edward.
This map. It's quite good fun. Although I'm playing it at the moment, and I'm playing the game on hard at the moment. And I have to be honest, the single player I'm talking about, I don't know the way it's going in the multiplayer. It could almost be as though I'm playing it now.
We have taken objective Duff.
So far, single player on hard, I'm not enjoying it very much. It still feels a bit killboxy at times. You just find wave upon wave upon wave of enemies, which I suppose World War I would have been a bit like that anyway. But I don't know. It just seemed to just appear from anywhere and everywhere. It feels a bit false from time to time. That said, still an enjoyable campaign. Enjoying the stories and the wee vignettes that they do are great. Really, really good. Although the Italian one so far, and I am a little bit in that, a little bit through that, so I've got a long way to go.
We have lost objective.
But so far, it seems to be the least interesting one I've played. Well, it's quite a good start, weren't you? You're kind of super armoured, you know, like the kind of World War I equivalent of Iron Man. It's quite good fun. Right, here we go, folks. This is what we're talking about. This is what I do. That's what I do. But this is generally. Yeah. That's the problem with Battlefield. You really do need a team. I was completely on my own in that tank, and although as the driver of the tank, I can repair. If I come in a one-on-one battle with the tank, then
we have taken objective.
You know, you're returning fire on one another.
Here, pressure monitor.
Taking pretty heavy hits, as you saw. But the real problem is that you can't repair properly, because although it does give you an option, which is a nice touch in Battlefield 1, that you can actually, as the driver, you can repair. But when you do that, what you're actually doing is you're taking your hands off the controls. You're not doing anything else. You can't shoot, you can't aim, or you can't even move while you repair your vehicle. And the problem with that is, you know, if you have, you know, if you're in a tanking group, you've got a full squad in there with you. It's not a problem. It's absolutely not a problem to stop repair. In fact, it's perfect. It works really well generally, unless you're in a really dangerous position where you're taking multiple heavy shots. But if you are in the position where you can actually put some, you know, when you've got somebody in your team who can repair you while you're driving, then that's you're really going to potentially do quite well. The problem is that if
we are
you've got
losing
nobody
objective
repairing you,
Duff.
and although I couldn't be sure, I'm pretty sure that there was a guy in there that time that killed me. There was a guy in there with him helping to repair him as he took damage because I hit him with 3 good shots, which should have possibly disabled him, considering the fact he killed him. I did also make a slight error of judgment and start repairing and then cancel it, which also doesn't count towards repairing and slowed down everything else I did. So it was certainly a driver error as well, but I had nobody to help repair me. It made a big difference.
Yeah, money shot.
Go. Destroy that little rat.
Ich werf eine Granate auf!
Tank needs to get to me.
We are losing
Hier,
objective
Munition!
Duff.
Granate raus!
Open the bloody doors, you nugget.
Jetzt eine
Oh,
Granate!
Jesus, this is really
Flasche Munition!
thick folk in this thing, man. Honestly. You shut that door for a reason. Why would you open it? Why would you open it? That's what humanity does to me from time to time in this game.
We have lost objective
I'm
apples.
going to lie here in the hope that maybe a medic might actually just have a wee moment where they might think, oh, there's an injured soldier there, I'll go and help. Here we go, yes, there we go. Well done, mate.
A sentry
Right.
kit is
Shut
available
these
in your
doors.
location.
Start to think now, think a bit more. Those were and actually try. Right, okay. Oh, there we go. Good effort. Two good part of the tank right. Artillery. One nugget. And there we go. Got a few kills. Yeah, beauty. Yeah, beauty. Stick a fork in me. Wait, let's jump. Quite literally, probably. Right, let's see. There's planes there. Friendlies. Oof. Good one. Good shot. Oh, there we are. It's amazing. Right up the ridge there, see if I can get anybody. Oh. I'd love to hit those tanks.
We have taken objective butter.
Oh, that was a good shot. Got away with that. Got lucky. Right, where's these planes? Where are these planes? Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This gun's amazing. I know for a fact I'm the last one.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Oh, gutted. I wasn't able to shoot there because if I had the perfect shot. Yeah, there we go. That was happening eventually. Let's be honest. That was happening eventually. Should we try a plane? Let's try a plane. For a bit of absolute madness.
Return to the combat area.
I can't even remember how to actually play this thing. Let's see how that works. I think we're going to go. Oh, flying low. Oh! That just about sums everything up. Just about sums it all right up.
Mehr Munition.
Okay, let's try and get some points here. Some ammo
Hier,
points.
Munition für dich.
We have lost objective Edward. We have taken objective Duff.
Killer sniper.
We are losing objective Duff.
Whoa.
We have lost objective Butter.
Ugh.
We have lost objective Duff.
Right. For those of you out there that don't know us, we are the Nearly Men Video Games Podcast. We are available on iTunes. We're also on Facebook at the Nearly Men Video Games Podcast and on Twitter at Nearly Men. We currently have a brand new episode of the Nearly Men Podcast available on iTunes. It is dropping tomorrow morning. Talking all street. It's available tomorrow morning from about 9 a.m. But be sure to subscribe to us on iTunes. We'll just get a wee bit early from time to time, depending on how the system's working. Sometimes on just a little bit earlier than that.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Every second Friday a month, 2 episodes a month. We recorded episode 24, I believe it was, earlier on today. So make sure to get yourself subscribed and listen to that.
In Ordnung, aussteigen.
Right, here we are. Whoa, do it right in the car. Oh, there we are. That anti-tank. Minus 4 heavy damage there.
Ich werfe eine Granate. Hier, ich habe ein bisschen Munition übrig.
Halfway there. We have the upper hand.
Oh, god damn. I threw my grenade at the wrong time there and didn't have one. Munchkinland has deducted me 50 points for talking all street. So there we are. That'll teach me. Teach me to try and be cool. Try and talk like the kids.
We have taken objective butter.
We got him. Oh, got him there. And then he got me. Unfortunate. Let's see how I'm doing on the old scoreboard. See, that worries me a bit because I'm not having a brilliant one. 7 kills, 8 deaths. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not brilliant. And I'm 5th in my team. You know, probably is a pretty good way of pointing out that actually our team's not probably great.
We have lost objective Edward.
Oh, God, I was going to get him. Nearly went in there. Ah! Picked the wrong guy to try and hit. Will this medic come and help me? Oh, don't be doing that.
Hat jemand Munition bestellt?
Oh. Brutal. Hey, get down on the ground, you're on fire. You're on fire! Lord. Ah.
We are losing objective butter.
I probably shouldn't have read that comment at that precise moment in time. Just got shot to death. Who would you say is the target audience for this game? I mean, it's certainly any fan of multiplayer games. Predominantly,
We have taken objective
sure that was. Predominantly first-person shooter fans will probably have an enjoyable side.
We have lost objective.
I mean, certainly if you've got an interest in this debate, it's probably going to help. I think anyone that enjoys multiplayer games and team-based kind of co-op games probably going to quite enjoy Battlefield. It's got a pretty steep learning curve. Quite a good community, but quite an unforgiving community in some respects. And I don't mean that in a kind of like they're not going to be nice to you all. Look at that. More in a sort of way where they will they'll give you a proper doing. But
We have taken objective Charlie.
generally quite a cute community as well. They do kind of stick to their rules quite a bit, and you know, especially if you go into some of the custom servers, there are some pretty strict rules that can be imposed on players. For instance, for example, might be no shotguns. I'm dealing with that. I hate shotguns. Like they're cheap sweats. As I've discussed earlier. But it's a really vibrant sort of gaming community, and
Our
you
airship
know,
has arrived.
folk really do take the Battlefield games pretty seriously. It's kind of funny because I kind of came to Battlefield kind of. I think I played a little bit of one of them on PC, but at the time when I was playing it, I was quite young with my parents. It was the family PC I was using, and we didn't do it. I didn't do a lot of online gaming at the time, so at the time Battlefield wasn't really my kind of game. Then my flatmate at the time on Xbox, so anyone who listens to this podcast knows I'm a major
We have taken
Xbox,
objective Duff.
gamer. But yeah, my first introduction to Battlefield was on Xbox 360 and Battlefield 3, and I absolutely loved it. in a lot of ways, this is my kind of game.
We have lost
I suppose
objective
I
Butter.
am the target. Oh, the watch there, that's not working. Brilliant. I would say, you know, if folk like shoot 'em ups, if they like multiplayers, team-based, objective-based action games, then you're probably going to enjoy Battlefield. But I think in a lot of ways, although it's very much a shoot 'em up and a kind of multiplayer genre, Battlefield kind of is a sort of genre in itself. I think if you describe the game as, you know, something like Star Wars Battlefront, basically battlefield in space, then you know, generally people will know what you mean quite quickly.
We have taken objective apples.
About 20 minutes left. I think I'll be wrapping up shortly. I think this will be my last game. I'm going to try. The important part of that. Let's try and go out on a bit of a high. So let's see if I get some decent kills here. Get my gun again. Do love this fortress gun. It's
We have lost
very
objective
powerful as we discovered. The problem about it is goes a wee jail to fire and to rotate, which does make it a bit tricky to use from time to time. But the problem is, I mean, it couldn't be faster because it's so powerful that the game will be. Just a wee moment there where I was just checking whether or not that airship was ours or not before I decided to fire my extremely powerful gun at it. But it is indeed ours. Right, who am I going to shoot at?
We have taken objective Charlie.
I'll just have to spam some bullets right over the hill here and see if anyone's daft enough to take away with it. Oh, what a shot that was! It affected on that in any way. That was any fucking skill, that was luck. But you know, I made my own luck. Just climb on there, get it there. Oh, what happened? Where are you going?
We have lost objective Charlie.
Problem with this gun is it doesn't let you zoom in, so I can't get a proper look to see whether or not there's anybody there. So I'm gonna have to do. Also, just because the stream doesn't set up here, the screen's just a wee bit smaller than usual, which is also affecting my eyes a little bit. It's the reason I'm probably making some pretty funny faces here. But I felt it was important to have this with the comments at the side so I can see what's being said. I know Mr. Kaczynski likes to have his laptop to the side so he can do kind of best of both worlds, but I like to focus up here. With that and the fact that my laptop actually is good, so...
We are losing objective Duff.
Actually, while I'm lying there dead, let's have a little glance at the scoreboard.
We have taken objective apples.
Well, I've dropped down the scoreboard, but 13 kills, 14 deaths. Not bad, I've kind of cancelled
We have
myself
lost
out of
objective Duff.
that. Certainly anyone that's proper hardcore Battlefield player will realise that actually that's kind of
We have
dreadful.
taken objective Butter.
Dreadful score to have, but you know.
We have lost objective Apples.
I don't even know what I'm shooting at there. Nothing by the looks of it. I know it's all I can see. Oh, see, this gun's incredibly powerful and it would take a plane out in one shot, but the problem with it is the planes are so fast and it's so slow. You kind of need a pilot to come straight on at you, more or less, in the hope of wanting to maybe bomb you or whatever. And in which case, if you can line up your shot probably, you're going to take them out. Let's see, this pilot have a go.
Jerry, von oben!
There's an enemy pilot. Is he coming my
We
way?
are losing.
Shot out.
We have taken objective Duff.
Right, come on, Colin, you've got a couple of minutes left. Let's see. Let's see what we can do.
We have taken objective Apples.
Hey, buddy.
Munition, greif zu!
Ammo there.
We have lost objective Butter.
Blow trees up. Good up. The report. Where the report is going on? Oh, come on, mate. Hello, everyone. Thanks for dropping by. Colin, the Nearly Men Video Games podcast. My Battlefield 1 stream. We've been playing for a little while longer, not too much longer, I think. So it'll probably be my last game. We'll see. Here we are. You need to go. I tell you what, let's do one more. Let's do one last game. Actually, we'll do one last game. I slightly redeemed myself there, but probably not enough. Let's look at the Battlefield's battle pack drop, sorry. Nothing. Wonderful. Flag Defender, 9. Personal. Oh, well there we go. I've got to play on. I've got to play on. I am so close to going up to level 29. Get a wee promotion. Right. Where did I finish on the leaderboard? Sorry. Let's find out where I finished. 14th with 14 kills, 16 deaths. It's not great. It's not great. Anyway, hopefully you guys out there can join me next week. Next week I'm hoping to stream some Resident Evil 7. I'm not the biggest fan of horror games, so could probably do by honours some folk to come and stay with me while I try my best and try not to scream out in horror. Right. One last one. I like this map. I really do like this map. So that would be a perfect one to finish off. I'm going to be the German Empire here. Who am I fighting this one? I'm guessing it's the British. Yes, it is indeed. It's the British I'm fighting here. So let's see. Let's see. I'll bring the wall. I'll take the war for Tommy. careful with this boy or girl who's driving this tank actually try to utilise the tank rather than just
We have
use
taken
it as a
objective apples.
quick way across the battlefield. So it's pretty disappointing if he just jumps out. You know,
We have taken objective Charlie.
There's a lot more to this than folk think that they can just drive about as such. You need to position yourself properly and give your
A flame trooper kit is
give your
available near
gunners
your
and things like
location.
that a chance to hit someone. You know, as I said before, and I've mentioned it a number of times,
We have taken objective butter.
you know, working together gets everybody points in this game. You get passenger assists, you get all sorts of things from actually helping your teammates to do things. Yourself is the moment, and we're not actually getting around that swap sides.
We are losing objective butter.
Happening. Hello BSS Astro. How you doing? Hope you can all hear me okay. Happening, mate. How you doing? Right. Happening. Well, I have to be honest, Astro. It's not going great. It's not going great at the moment. I'm pretty much getting annihilated, but we'll see how it goes.
We have taken objective duck.
Certainly ditched that dreadful driver lad. Oh!
We have lost objective
Kaboom
butter.
indeed, Kaczynski, kaboom. Right, support's not really working. Let's try assault again. Let's go for that. See if it's Whoa! You know, I've got to wonder how many times you have to get massacred at this game before you start to realise that maybe I'm not very good at this game. Maybe I just absolutely dreadful.
We have taken
Wow.
objective Edward.
How's things been, Kaczynski?
We
That
have
last
lost objective Charlie.
10 seconds of gameplay, that's kind of how it's been. Think of how much I've been. I'm not gonna lie, Kaczynski, it's probably been relatively close to your levels of being massacred. I don't think I've quite reached those dizzy heights. But to be honest, I don't
We
think
have
I'm that
taken
far away.
objective butter.
Your Vassal Devon is loving the stream, thank you. Absolutely loving your name there. Quality man. Having these deadline day signing, of course. Oofed. Wow.
We have taken objective Freddy.
Actually, yes! It's ridiculous, right? That's how poor it's been that actually I have to celebrate that kill then an automatic annihilation. Dear, dear, dear. Right, here we go. Let's see. Come on, this is it. The final one, the final hurrah. This was my last.
A flame trooper
My last
kit is
one.
available near
Don't
your
worry though if
location.
you've just joined, we've still got a few. Still, this game will take a wee while yet. It's fairly close.
We have lost objective Edward.
Yes, Kaczynski, level 29, not bad, eh? Not bad. Level 29. My padres there, nearly toasting me with a flamethrower. Measure. Can't go in there. That'll do. Move from cover to cover. That little crack there lets me know there's a sniper shooting at me somewhere.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Excited for the DLC? Yes. Do you know what? I really am excited for the DLC. The new DLC is coming shortly, and I saw a little. I follow Battlefield on Instagram of all places, and I saw a little bit of the video footage of the new maps with the poppies, which of course is quite a kind of iconic image of World War One. The poppy, and there's just these fields of poppies and the gun emplacements and various bits and pieces. It looks brilliant. It's also including the French, because as far as I'm aware, the French aren't actually a playable army in the game at the moment, but the French are going to be brought in. Yes. That was unfortunate. Battlefields, kind of DLC wise, have always been brilliant. You know, the Battlefield Premium is actually. I'm not a big fan of season passes, generally as a rule. Especially not if you're going to just buy a season pass straight away before you know.
We are losing objective Duff.
What you're getting, but. The Battlefield DLC is almost always very good. It's have a great a kind of high standard. So yeah, quite excited about the DLC. I think it will be it'll be good fun. I'm kind of hoping to get it. Actually, at the moment, anybody on PS4 who has not got Battlefield, been watching this and thought, wow, this looks quite good fun. As I said, it does have a single player as well. Single player is good. Although I'm playing it on hard at the moment and not enjoying it as much as perhaps I might have playing it on video, just because it's a wee bit killboxy. But the season pass is generally quite good value. I think it's $39.99. Before that, you get, is it 4 or 5? It might be 5. Certainly, definitely 4 bits of DLC, so you're getting them at a reduced price, getting them a tenner each. And for that, you usually get at least 4 maps, sometimes 5 different maps. And the maps are all of varying size. They come with extra vehicles, extra things like that, which is always good fun. I do enjoy the Battlefield, and of course. You get some pretty good quality levels and exits, as well as potentially other teams and other armies to go on. I was a wee bit disappointed because at the moment I see EA are holding a sale on the PlayStation Store, and you can get Battlefield 1 for $29.99 at the moment, which is pretty good for a digital copy of the game. If you're interested in getting it, I think that's valid until about the 8th of March. So you've got about a week or so to have a think, a week and a half. it's certainly worth it if you enjoy it. As Kaczynski's saying as well, it is of course an option to just pick up an individual DLC rather than buying the season pass. That's okay, BSISS Astro, don't bother at all. Thanks very much for stopping by. One kill. Oh, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I'm losing some of these comments here.
Ready. We have taken objective Edward.
Right. What's going on? Right, play the objective for once. Please excuse my giant cat. I hasten to add she is actually a regular sized cat, she's just incredibly close to the camera. Move Lily. Good, there we go. Upstage back cat. Not for the first time, not for the last time either probably. Boys do it best.
We have taken objective Duff.
Nice cat, thanks very much. Thank you. Gaming drum, indeed. That's Lily. I do have another cat, Kobe, but he's fast asleep over there. He's not having any of them. Dennis Marshall Riley's stopped by, says meow. I'm sure Lily will be saying meow back, although she's mercifully silent at the moment. Hey, turn round, there's tanks! There's tanks, mate!
We have the
Oh, would you look at that? There we are. There's your dinner. There's your dinner. Super. Oh, that was almost my dinner. Oh, why are they not reloaded? Why was it not reloaded? I have to drive you a drink. It's a bit late, Kaczynski. I tried to get him. He got me. Yeah, so I covered this a little earlier on the stream, Janice. Of all the battlefields, at the moment, Battlefield 3 is probably my favourite. But I do like this one. I probably prefer the setting on this one, but I spent a lot of time
we have
Battlefield
taken
3,
objective
and Battlefield 3 was the first Battlefield that I properly got really obsessed with. So I suppose it was a bit like you never kind of forget your first love, so it's that sort of way. You know, you're like, this was a really great game at the time. I adored it. Oh!
We have lost objective Charlie.
Yes, Paul Kaczynski, we did indeed play the arse out of Battlefield 3. Right. Yes.
We have taken objective
Well, I
Charlie.
think, to be honest, you found your way in Battlefield 3 there, Kaczynski. I don't think you were too bad. I'm certainly better than you are at this. Yes, there we are. Nice brutal melee kill there. Oh, well, this is not going to go well.
We are losing objective Charlie.
I think you perhaps missed earlier on Kaczynski, but I had a genuinely laughable attempt at flying a plane where I proceeded to crash it almost instantaneously into the outside. Do I like limeade? I have to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of limeade.
We have taken objective Duff. We have lost objective Charlie.
Coming up. We've been spotted. Lily's come to see you again. She wants to
We
go
have
on the
taken
internet.
objective Edward.
Oh, right, hang on. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the scoreboard here. See if I've managed to redeem myself at all. Sitting right in the middle. 7 kills and 17 deaths. There we are. Lovely, lovely. The best Scooby-Doo animated film. In your thoughts? Do you know what? I don't know if I know of any Scooby-Doo animated films. That's rather unfortunate. I would love to give you my opinion on such a thing, but I'm not actually sure if I've seen any. I did watch a fair amount of Scooby-Doo. I kind of like the ones where the bad guy would have got away with it if it hadn't been for those pesky kids.
We have taken objective Butter.
Yeah, they'll stay. Let's say hello to everybody. There you go. That's one
We
cat.
have taken objective Apples.
Anything without Scrappy-Doo. Yeah, Scrappy-Doo gets a lot of hate. I'm not mad keen on Scrappy-Doo myself, to be honest. Oh, come on, Colin. And their dumb dog, absolutely, yeah. Those pesky kids and their dumb dog. Yeah, wasn't mad keen on Scooby-Doo growing up. I had its moments. Right, let's see what's going on here. Well, the scores are pretty tight here. I should probably try and contribute to the war effort a little bit more than I'm doing at the moment. Let's see if I have even a moment of brilliance perhaps. Whoa! Where did that come from? Oh, it's that terrible moment where I know I'm being hit from somewhere, or being shot at from something I'm up everywhere. Yeah.
Granate ist raus, vor uns, gut!
Ah, I was so close. So close. What about
We have
yourself?
taken objective Butter.
Well, thank you, Mr. Kaczynski. Yes, this is indeed our very own Nearly Men t-shirt with our Twitter handle at Nearly Men. If you are watching the stream, please do give us a shout on Twitter. Let us know what you thought. Featured on the newest episode of the Nearly Men podcast, we do have we've got a wee bit about Horizon Zero Dawn. We have some stuff on Brian Vernot, who unfortunately passed away online while he was having his tweet for the stream for the Nearly Men, sorry, not Nearly Men, for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We mentioned about him. We also have a wonderful feature. Mr. Kaczynski has organised a rather fiendish quiz for myself, a gaming trivia quiz. You can have a wee listen and see what you think. It is indeed episode 24, and it is very definitely worth seeing. Do I like soccer? Yes. The gaming drum, I do indeed like soccer, or football as we call it here in Scotland. Here we go. I hasten to add that neither of the options you have supplied me are my team. For my shame, I am a Motherwell fan, so neither at all. I am afraid we're less interested in the what's happening towards the top of the table at the moment. We are trying to avoid the bottom. Dundee, yes, Dundee. The Well are playing Dundee on Saturday. Big game, very big game, and we will be hoping to finally get the finger out and get a result, because I think we have the squad that can at least keep ourselves safe. Anything but the Jambos. Yes, well, the Jambos aren't exactly jumping for joy at the moment. There we are. Oh no! Is it hard to game and concentrate on the stream at the same time? Yes, it certainly is. I would like to say that that was the excuse for why I'm dying, but it's really not. I'm properly getting thumped. I'm just not having a great time. Twist and shout. Absolutely, that is indeed our war cry. Twist and shout. Which is great when the Well boys are bouncing up and down. It can be quite a scene. There might not be an awful lot of them, but we do make quite a noise when we've got something to sing about. The rest of the time we're certainly in the moment generally screaming at the manager. Oh, most unfortunate.
We are losing objective.
Yes, the Nearly Men are both myself. I am a Motherwell fan, and my good friend compadre Paul Kaczynski. He is a Partick Thistle fan. So yeah, we're very rarely particularly bothered with what's happening at the top of the table. Unfortunately, we have to spend more time looking down the way. When I was young, yes, since I was young, I followed on Motherwell FC, the team for me. Red and Yellow Army, Paul is saying. What I want to know, Paul, is whether Adi Aziz has scored a goal yet. Being a Scotland fan means you always have hope. Not recently, Janice, I have to be honest, not recently. Oh, what a slaughter this has been. Ah, there we are, a defeat. Another defeat. Oh, jinx. Right, folks, I think I better bow out while I'm not so far behind. Thank you so much for joining us at the on the stream here. It's been great fun chatting away with you. I'd like to say I was showing you how how it's done. But actually, if anything, I think you've learned how not to do it in Battlefield. But with that in mind, if you have enjoyed yourself, please do give us a shout on Twitter at Nearly Men. We are on Facebook as well, the Nearly Men Video Games Podcast. Please do give us a like and give us a shout. And yeah, let us know what you thought and what you'd like to see. Please do keep an eye out on our YouTube channel. If you've followed us on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified in future of our upcoming videos, our sketches and our streams. Next stream probably will be Resident Evil 7. I'm hoping to stream that next week. I've been on kind of media blackout with Resident Evil 7, so it will be a bit of a surprise what's going on, and you can follow me and join me for that and see what happens. But yeah, thanks very much for joining me, folks, and I'll see you all again soon. Enjoy yourselves and keep up with the gaming. Just quickly, I see Astro there. We don't have Overwatch at the moment. Overwatch is something we might get at some point. FIFA, we do have. Mr. Kaczynski is our resident FIFA expert. If you check our videos, you'll see Paulo's recent stream. You will also see our FIFA sketch as well. It is called Extreme FIFA, which if you're a FIFA fan, you'll have a good laugh with that. But I'm sorry, the gaming drum, I'll need to head now. I've been on for a few hours. We will be back next week. Check out on iTunes, the Nearly Men Video Games Podcast. Episode 24 is live now, and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Good night.